Friends, academicians and administration often lament the falling standards in teaching and learning in our universities. Now, various experiments have been done. They are all in vogue, even at the current times, to improve the standards, though none have had a profound influence on the system. That is the topic for today, and let's explain the phenomena that seems to be happening today. Friends, improving teaching and learning in universities through technology involves integrating the digital tools and methods to enhance student engagement, accessibility, and academic outcomes. Now, with thoughtful implementation, technology can make the higher education more interactive, more inclusive, and more effective. Blended and hybrid learning models, which combine in-person and online instruction, offer flexibility for the students while maintaining the value of face-to-face learning. Now, learning management systems, or LMS as you know them, like Moodle or Canvas, they help organize course materials, track progress, and facilitate communication between students and instructions. There are others as well, like D2L, Brightspace, and Blackboard. Now, interactive tools such as virtual whiteboards, polls, and discussions, forums, increase student participation in both the physical and virtual environments. Video lectures, podcasts, and micro-learning modules enable students to learn at their pace, accommodating different learning styles and schedules. Now, generative AI and adaptive learning techniques is another one. It personalizes the education by analyzing student performance and offering tailored content, quizzes, and feedback. Now, this helps students, identify the learning gaps early and provides for immediate support. Now, artificial intelligence can also assist faculty in creating dynamic lessons plans and generating assessment questions and automated grading, which saves time for more meaningful student interaction with the teachers. Then, of course, we also have virtual labs and simulations that allow students, especially in science and engineering or the STEM fields, to experiment in safe, cost-effective environments. Augmented reality and virtual reality can also bring abstract concepts of life, enhancing and understanding and retention as well. To maximize the impact of technology, faculty training and digital literacy are very, very essential. Teachers must be equipped to use the tools effectively and design tech-enhanced courses that align with the learning outcomes. At the same time, universities should ensure equal access to digital devices and high-speed internet to bridge the digital divide as well. Now, whatever the methods, technology should be used not to replace the traditional education or the teachers therein, but to enrich it, making learning more collaborative, personalized, and future-ready for both students as well as the teachers. Now, having said all that, friends, my focus for today is metacognition and differentiated learning, and if that helps students and teachers in their respective pursuits to improve teaching learning experience. Now, while metacognition helps students to better learn and teachers to better teach and plays a crucial role in learning and problem solving, with differentiated instruction, teachers will aim to create inclusive and supporting learning environments where all students can learn better. Whereas differentiated teaching recognizes and celebrates the diversity of learners and promotes equity and excellence in education, metacognition is thinking about thinking. How do we think? Or how should we think? Or understanding how one thinks and then learns. It is the awareness and understanding of the thought process itself. Metacognition has the ability to monitor as well and control the cognitive processes such as perception, memory, reasoning, and problem solving. How does this work in practice? That is an interesting concept. Now, while individuals who are adept at metacognition processes are better able to regulate their learning and performance, leading to improved academic achievement and problem-solving skills, they are more likely to use effective learning strategies such as self-testing and elaboration, and are better equipped to adapt their approaches when faced with new challenging tasks that are essential in today's work environments. While knowing about one's own cognitive processes and strategies is metacognitive knowledge and is the knowledge of one's own strengths and weaknesses, and also the knowledge of different cognitive strategies that are used to approach tasks effectively. Metacognitive regulation is another, which is an ability to actively monitor and control the cognitive processes in order to achieve specific goals. Now, it includes strategies such as planning, monitoring progress, evaluating outcomes, and making adjustments as needed. Now, of course, while metacognition is not innate but can be developed and improved through practice and experience. It's not something that is inborn, but it's differentiated instruction approaches, teaching and learning to recognize and accommodate the diverse learning needs, interests, and abilities of the students within a single classroom. Now, our university teachers must encourage the development of metacognitive skills through explicit instruction, reflection, and opportunities for self-assessment and self-regulation. While with metacognition, individuals can become more autonomous and effective learners capable of monitoring and managing their own cognitive processes to achieve their goals, differentiated instruction seeks to tailor the instruction to meet individual needs of each student, thereby maximizing their learning potential. Now, an important aspect in all this is that it recognizes that one size fits all approach doesn't work. With that recognition, innovative teaching learning takes shape. That said, what must our teachers do? First, it begins with assessment. Teachers assess students' prior knowledge skills, interests, and learning styles to understand their individual strengths and areas for growth through various forms such as pre-test, surveys, observations, or discussions. Then students are grouped based on their readiness, interests, or learning profiles, rather than solely on factors such as age or the grade or level that they have. Flexible grouping allows, teachers to target instruction to specific student needs, which is extremely important, and provides opportunities for peer collaboration and support. Having done that, teachers must provide multiple pathways for students to assess and engage with content, which may involve using different instructional materials, resources, and activities to address diverse learning perspectives or preferences and levels of understanding. Strategies must, now be set to meet the needs of diverse learners. This may include direct instruction, small group work, independent study, hands-on activities, multimedia presentations, and whatnot. However, an important part is how does a teacher pace the instructions. That is done according to individual student needs, allowing students to progress at their own rates. Additionally, tasks and assignments may be adjusted in complexity to provide appropriate levels of challenge for each student. That done, assessment and feedback make the process effective. Teachers must continuously assess student progress and provide timely feedback to guide further instructions and support. This feedback may be formative. It could be focusing on areas of improvement, or it could be summative, evaluating student mastery and learning objectives. Yes, students must be given opportunities to make choices about their learning, such as selecting topics for projects or choosing from different assignment options. This promotes ownership of learning and increases the student engagement. Now, the underlying factor, however, in this innovation proving cycle is the innovation itself. Now, universal design for learning is the key. Differentiated learning aligns with the principles of universal design for learning, which emphasizes providing multiple means of representation, expressions, and engagement to accommodate diverse learner needs. Friends, I have cited several methods today to improve the teaching learning experience. Universal, design for learning between all of them certainly can be made more effective with a little help from AI. Tools which are, help personalize learning and intelligent tutoring systems are our teacher's game. With that, I'll end this Saturday's episode. I suppose I have given you a lot to think about as teachers, as fellow colleagues, to improve your own methods of teaching so that you are much more effective in the classrooms. With that, friends, thank you, Dhanyavad and Namaskar, and with a promise to be back the next week again.